2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for round 3 of the Northern Shore Open. It's terrific to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey. Let's get to it. And Rich, our featured player, has been playing beautifully for the first 36 holes out there in front.
Very comfortable lead now through 36 holes. And I tell you what, that's exactly what you want against this high-powered field.
Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole. Wow, that was just striped. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Time for the second shot into the first. This one is right down the pipe. Big time play that one, Beamer.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Currently in first position. This hole is a par 3.
Well, as stunning as the views are, so is the difficulty of this par 3. A long par 3, not much green to work with there, but I'm telling you what, the beauty alone of this hole is worth its weight in gold.
That is a pure looking draw. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. This one's for birdie. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Sometimes people say, tee it high and let it fly. Not here, no way, no sir. Tee this thing down low and chase it out there. Use the contour of the fairway to get the distance required to hopefully knock this thing on in 2. Second shot, aim out to the left. Again, keep this thing low on the ground and moving. Get it up there just shy of the green, a little pitch shot from there, and you find yourself a nice little birdie.
Oh, well played. Time for the second shot into the third. Maybe going for the green, are we? Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Nice stroke. How good was that putt?
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And now onto the par 4 fourth hole.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. Got all of that one, using all the power to try and take it deep under par.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going left to right.
Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Still in the lead now after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
That one's got into some heavy grass, I think. He's setting up for his second shot. Opting for the 9-iron.
From where he was, he's got to be loving this.
That's a super shot. That's another green in regulation.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 6th is a par 4. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one, striped. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. This putt is from 14 feet. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
This is a good chance. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Game face on early here, Luke.
And now that finds him in 1st place. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Plateau on the left-hand side of this green that runs into a low area over on the right-hand side. When the pin's on the left, do not miss it long nor left. You're begging to make bogey, more than likely worse. Anything on the right-hand side, though, start licking your chops, my friend. You're thinking 2 all day long.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And he's holding steady in 1st place after that one. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
There's another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can, and from there, you got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan-style green going from right to left around a bunker placed on the left-hand side of the green. This hole is outstanding.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Going with the 6-iron here. 18 feet to the cup.
This is to get 2 back from the course.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one's like a going left to right, it looks like.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Hole number 9 is a par 4. Well, there's no doubt this player is standing on the tee sky high after making the eagle at the last. Wow, what a shot. Well, that's a handy shot. Taking aim from about 170 yards. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. He sits in first position. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. He's playing the draw here. That could play. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. On the 11th tee now, a par 5. Oh, that was pummeled. Great drive.
Nothing as beautiful as a tiny fade.
Opting for the 5-wood. Lining up here from a long way away.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
So close. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Back-to-back birdies move in the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently in first place. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. This is a 20-footer. And he's down there. You got a read?
Gently does it. It's downhill, breaking off to the right-hand side here.
Oh, he's put a pure putt on this.
Can you get it really close?
And makes it. What a bomb. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
What a drive. Look at that.
Second shot here on the 13th hole. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. A quality shot, that. A birdie putt awaits. Oh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. From around 220 yards. Going with the hybrid. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. "19 feet to the cup. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Oh, he's got to like the look of this. Gee, it's got some good speed about it. Holding steady in first place after that one. And there's always the sense of a birdie in the air when we stride onto a par 5 tee. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole.
Who doesn't love an eagle putt?
Good putt that. He's currently sitting in first place. The 16th is a par 3.
Give me a layup number, please. I am not trying to find this green in regulation. I'm trying to lay it up and have a short little pitch shot for my second. Because if I take on this green and I miss it a little right, well, then I'm going to have a 60-yard pitch shot straight up the hill for my next shot. No, thank you. Give me a 4, and I'm happy to go on from there.
That was wonderfully done. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
Ideally, you'd like to challenge the end of this fairway as best possible and leave yourself as short a second shot as you can possibly get into this green that sits across the water from you. Anything left short of that fairway bunker is going to leave a long iron to a small target.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Standing over his second shot. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's inside the house of opportunity.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
12 feet to the cup coming up.
This for a birdie run.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
I think this one's moving right to left.
Oh, what a putt.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Here we go, Rich. We're at the lucky last, teeing off the 18th hole.
Semi-blind tee shot, especially anything going out to the right-hand side. More fairway out there than you can see, but you better fly it a good distance. From there, downhill to a very inviting-looking green. However, with lots of runoff area, it can be quite deceitful.
Time for the second shot on the 18th. The big old high draw. Impressive, isn't it?
He's got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
And a lovely way to finish his day, closing the round with a birdie. And as the third round comes to a close, this player is in top spot on the leaderboard.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I gotta say, I hope it continues for one more day.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Thanks for joining us. Our coverage of the final round of the Northern Shore Open begins now. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here, and my mate Rich Beam in the booth beside me. We're thrilled to have you with us on 2K Sports today. Oh, I love final rounds, Rich, not only because we get to go by the end of the day, but this player is in contention to win.
Even with this massive lead, there is no lead large enough, I have to say. It's a very uncomfortable situation because there's only one place to go, and that's down. So this player has got to be aware of that, go out and try and play as rock solid the first 3 or 4 holes as humanly possible to continue that lead.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. He's put together a very impressive display. Got a handful of shots lead over the field. Will he close this one out?
Could not be more perfect.
And let's see what he can do here today. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Quality shot, that one. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Seems to be some sort of a mission he's on today.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Currently in first position. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. And now onto the par 3 second.
I have to say, what a spectacular hole this is, but as beautiful it is, it's equally as difficult. Anytime the pin's over on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. Just bail out to the left-hand side and just enjoy the view from there.
Lining up this putt, still some meat on the bone. And he's down there. You got to read?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one. Starts off looking good.
This is going right at the hole.
You rotten thing.
And that should secure the par on this one. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at a par 5.
This hole screams, keep me on the ground for as long as possible. Because once you get this thing on the ground, it is going to run forever, Luke. Driver off the tee box. Try and chase it down that hill as best you can. Second shot. Again, keep something low. Keep something on the ground. Let the contour of the fairway help take your golf ball towards the green. Get this thing as close as you can in 2, and just a little pitch shot to not much acreage up there. What a wonderful hole.
This is his second shot.
All right, bold. I like this play.
Pretty good shot there. That was worthy of another look.
Ooh, a 9-foot chance here.
They'll be soaring high if this goes in. This one for eagle.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Here we have it, trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Well, that was a boss move off that tee. Found the green in one shot. An eagle putt awaits. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
This one might need to curl a long way back from the left. They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And he's done it. He's holed it. And that means he extends his lead.
Setting the tone early in this round.
And now that finds him in first place. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. Bit untidy, wasn't it? Second shot here on the 5th. That's his preferred ball flight. There's the draw.
Wow, did this come out beautifully? Oh, that's a card saver, finding the green from there.
Lining up the birdie putt here. That's signalling your intent. Go and get amongst it early.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
And that'll ensure he remains in first place. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. This one's got to pump the brakes. That one just stays on the fairway. That's a good break. Wow, what a shot. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
He sits in first position. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
A little bit of a plateau green on the left-hand side, and then there's also a sharp runoff from the center of the green all the way down to the right-hand side. When it's on that plateau on the left-hand side, if you miss it left or you miss it long, you've got bogey or double bogey written all over it. When it's on the right-hand side, though, what a great opportunity to hit it in there close, make yourself a deuce.
Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 5 8th hole.
There's another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can, and from there, you got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan-style green going from right to left around a bunker placed on the left-hand side of the green. This hole is outstanding.
Luke, that's a stonking drive.
Time for the second shot at the 8th. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Oh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Par 4 9th hole here.
Nothing quite like an eagle at the last. Almost as good as a shrimp on the bobby.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. From around 140 yards here. And that is a goal shot in line with the hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
So impressive all week long. I gotta say, this player is on top of the golfing world at the moment.
Yeah, that was a safe play. 13 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And he's down there. You got to read?
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Teeing off now at the 11th hole.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
Oh, that is crushed. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
Starting it way outside the hole.
Putting for birdie. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. You've arrived at the 12th, a par 3.
Oh, just drifting in there with a little bit of fade on it. Lovely.
And he's safely on the green. This putt is about 16 feet. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, this putt is straight as straight can be.
And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here. He's currently in first place. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Looks like a lovely little draw there. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. Just a short putt remaining here. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Now a par 5 hole awaits. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Oh, what a wonderful play, leading with intent. Well, this is a touch of deja vu, isn't it? Taking this approach on from the same spot.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. John, have you got a good read on this one?
I think this putt's going left to right.
He's made it for eagle. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Nicely done. His second shot here. Well, that's up near the green there, Rich, in just a couple of shots. That's fantastic stuff.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5. Not a good line.
Putting for birdie here. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
He's currently sitting in first place. Welcome to the 16th hole, the par 3.
Give me a layup number, please. I am not trying to find this green in regulation. I'm trying to lay it up and have a short little pitch shot for my second. Because if I take on this green and I miss it a little right, well, then I'm going to have a 60-yard pitch shot straight up the hill for my next shot. No, thank you. Give me a 4, and I'm happy to go on from there.
That's not a bad outcome. I know it's not on the fairway, but it'll do. This would be a great up and down. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And he needs this to save par. And that puddle drop. Well done. Still in the lead now after that hole. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
Ideally, you want to challenge that bunker. You want to challenge the end of the fairway because you want as short of a second shot as possible into this minuscule green. Anything left shy of that bunker is going to leave a mid to long iron. No, thank you.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. John, what's the line on this putt?
It looks like this putt will be moving to the left.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. He'll like to look good where he's standing on this leaderboard. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Second shot here at the 18th. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. If he can hold this, he'll win the tournament. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
I think he's got around 24 feet to the cup from here.
Let's come off the blade beautifully. This one's got some momentum to it. Oh, beauty. That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Those are the wins you dream of, isn't it? Where it's just a walk in the park. You're just out there for an afternoon stroll. Oh, by the way, here's the trophy at the end of that walk. Great win.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.